refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running toes. They gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
I've
been sad doing this.
Filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. Excited about today's episode. It's Labor Day. I know a lot of y'all are at home right now, off of work, sitting at couch, maybe in the bed still watching your phone, watching us on R2L. And we here on a holiday because we got a lot of teams to go over. Dave, I would call out all the teams, but we got about 9 teams to talk about today. And as y'all can tell, we're going to kick it off with the Philadelphia Eagles. But I got some of my bros with me. I got Davey Dollars here. We got Tomo in the background. He's coming up in a second. And we got my boy, the Eagles fan, Philly Green, Kevo. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's going on?
I'm great, man. Ready to talk about the rest of these teams. We got 9 left to go over.
I'm only here for about
one.
Let's y'all want me to stick around. I can allocate some time.
It's all good. We appreciate the one. We appreciate the one.
Yeah. You got cookouts, man.
No cookouts in Rhode Island.
You right.
No way, bro. You just single them out like that, man.
We're going to just go to the beach.
I had to get that one there.
Man, what's up, fellas? What's up? I'm here. You know, like CD Lamb, I showed up a little late, but I'm here. You know, contract's done. What's up, Kev? What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, we good, man. You should have said Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the one that's late, not CD.
No. If I was Jerry, I would have never came back.
All right.
I would have showed up at the end of the show.
You know, it came back. Look, man, we got a great episode for y'all today. But before we get into the episode, make sure y'all like this video on 2 different platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Right, follow and subscribe on all of our platforms that we have on social media, and share this video with a football fan or just a sports fan, so they can come on and watch live with y'all, because y'all can be involved in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, go ahead, take over.
Man, you know, all of us are here. Oh, I got you, Dave.
I got you, Dave.
I know where you're going with it.
I'm about to say, hold up. It's Monday. I understand it's Labor Day. I know we all ain't been on the same show in a minute, but we got turned up. It's Labor Day. You know they having cookouts. Let's have some fun. Turn me up. Now, Tomo, the floor is yours.
I had you there. I knew exactly what you was thinking. I said, hold on now. You know, because one of these teams, they was turned up in the beginning of the season, but then they fell down, but then they found a way to rise back up. I don't know if y'all was playing Andrea Day in the locker room, Kev. And I rise up. But look, we're not gonna do that for copyright purposes. We got you here now. We gotta ask you off rip. You know, y'all had one of the most interesting ends to a season, but it's gonna be another interesting off season because Howie does magic, right? What you give your Eagles on that off season grade?
I give it an A. Only reason why I don't give it an A+ is the fact of we didn't really go spend a whole bunch of money in that secondary like I thought we was going to do. We took a different approach. I think it was a wise approach, but it wasn't like one of those, we're going to go get this top tier elite guy to come cover up all the advantages that we needed from last season. But I'm gonna give us an A. I like the drive. I like the moves that he made. Like, it was very cost effective. We still got money left over, even after making our most recent trade with Jahan Dotson. That didn't cost us no money. So, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's over. So, I'm gonna put a question mark next to him. I'm gonna put an A with a question mark next to it because I know Hobby gonna make one more move. I'm just not sure what it's gonna be.
With a question mark. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Still got like 20 million left.
fellas.
Go ahead, Dan. You gotta go.
I'm in agreement. I have an A. I don't have anything. I don't think you can give them anything lower than that. They went and got Devin White, C.J. Gardner-Johnson is back, and they went and got Saquon Barkley. I mean, what else is it that you can give them? And they upgraded the defense as well. Got Bryce Huff, Avonte Maddox is back. Got DBs in the draft. A all season for me.
Oh,
Oh, you want to go, Joe? I mean, I have to say the same thing that Dave was saying. You got to give them an A when you got a team that is basically already intact. They paid all their players when they needed to. They found a way to extend contracts or move money over and bring in more talent. They said they needed linebackers. They went and got one of the best linebackers from Tampa Bay at a low price. They went and drafted safeties and corners and everything. They found a way to fill every need, and they stole one of the best running backs in the NFC East, from the Giants. So you got to give them an A. Kev, I know you wanted to do the question mark, but it's all season, man. You got to just give them an A by itself. You can't roll that over, man. So I'm with you on the A.
Might be an A plus. That's
all right. Now you're going too far now.
No, I think it's A plus. Look, if you think about it, they addressed every area that they had issues in. They pre-snap emotions release in the field. What they weren't going to do? Okay, got them more. What happened? They had no defensive backs. They went and drafted 2 corners, all right, and they went and got CJ to bring the funk back. To get rid of funk. So he was at the spot, and they dressed the linebacker position. They got they also replaced it kind of Sam Reddick. So like the only thing if I don't give him an A plus, it's probably because Jason Kelsey is gone. And you can't really replace that. But I feel like they still set up for success. And they got Saquon. Upgrade from Swift.
No, you right. They went from top down. They went and got coordinators all the way down to players on the field. You are right. They did a lot. Now, speaking of that, Kelsey gone. Fletcher Cox gone. Brandon Graham's still there. I'm waiting for you to retire, Grandpa. But your quarterback, man. The last been said about your quarterback. And we're trying to figure out what's your expectations from your quarterback this season?
For Jalen Hurts, I look for him to actually make the next step that people thought he was going to take after that Super Bowl. Last year, he took a step back. I feel like a lot of it came off just being on the high of the Super Bowl and chasing that one thing. Also, he got paid that offseason, so a lot of that offseason was built towards a lot of promotion. He was viewing in commercials, music videos. He had a lot of places to be during that offseason. So he didn't have the regular time that he normally would have to allocate towards getting better and working on those things that he has been doing his whole career, which is going 100%, 200% on the things that he know that he lacks at. So this offseason, he was actually able to get back on track with that, as well as a report came out recently. Well, not even a report, he said it himself, that me and Carl got into it about in the chat about what's up with the blitz, like why we can't stop the blitz, or why we don't have no high routes, or what's up with reading the blitz. And a big thing that came out was that Hurst wasn't in charge of that. It was Kelsey that was calling the protections and stuff like that when it came to coming against the blitz. And Hurst was actually I don't know what that means. He's talking about the record. But actually, I feel like Hurts being able to take control of that and not rely on another person to make those calls for him. Because I've even seen times in games where Hurts trying to make a change and Kelsey's like, no, we doing this. And Hurts like, all right, forget it. Let's run it. This, then the third. So I'm curious to see what step he's going to take. He has full responsibility for what happens after the fact of that. So, I mean, he got everything, all the tools in the box for him to be successful, especially offensively. I know Kelsey's gone, but Cam Jerkins has already had playing time. He's the exact replacement for Kelsey. And I like the fact, I know Mekhi Becton, I've heard Teddy say that he might be our weakest link, but I mean, he 6'8", 340, playing right guard right next to Lane Johnson. I mean, other than the pass protection, run game should be on fire. So I feel like it's just up to Hurst just to make sure that he don't mess up what's already there for them.
Okay. That's the only reason I had these glasses on. I can take them off now. I was feeling real motivated because when you talk about Hurts, you gotta get in your poke bag. Now, you've been in the comments for a lot of these schedules. We all know that this is the moment where everyone comes out. I don't know if they're not in the comments yet, but it seemed like something about when we start talking about these schedules, everybody just show up. So this season, is it gonna be fly Eagles fly, or are we gonna be saying why Eagles why, or cry Eagles cry? We don't know, but we want to hear from you as we pick these next few games. All right, so we start out the gate. Normally we will have the schedule up, Kev, but we got a plethora of teams that we have to go through today. So here, refuse to lose. Again, this is why we need you all to donate and hit that Cash App or hit that $ at the bottom so the production can get better. So we can go right into it. If you have the schedule up, we already know the first game is at the Packers on Peacock.
You said at the Packers?
In Brazil.
It's in Brazil, but technically,
no, it's a home game for us. Unfortunately.
See. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Excel sheet.
That's another thing.
This joke going.
Why
you got on green if y'all in Brazil?
Troy Vincent. He's talking about us? No,
yeah.
He's talking me?
Yeah, you're not still having green if y'all in Brazil, man. You know what's going on.
I'm not in Brazil, so I'm good. I guess Troy Vincent can help us on this one. But this first game, I think it's gonna be a good game. I can't confidently be like I feel like we're gonna beat Green Bay because the Green Bay coming off a high last year. But I like the matchup that we have for them. I'm just curious to see, huh?
They only beat one team. My bad. Let me not cut you off. Go
You talking about y'all?
Yeah, that's it. We must do. Jordan Love got paid from it. Go ahead.
No, I'm curious to see how our young secondary is gonna line up against their young receivers. It's not like they got any veterans for real. So I like the matchup with that. I know they got Josh Jacobs, but I like our D line. No talking about Fletcher Cox gone, but Jordan Davis and the boys, Jalen Carter. I feel like we should be able to get out them. I just don't like the fact that it's a home game away. But I like us to beat the Packers. I'm gonna take it as a win. But it's week one, so it's a toss up either one. We both in an uncomfortable place, just being over there in general with everything going on. I hear our reports. I haven't heard anything about Green Bay, so Green Bay might be more at ease than us. I'm not sure, but I like us to win. I don't see too much of an advantage they have over us.
Yeah, I got y'all winning that game too.
Same.
I got that as L.
Care to elaborate for a quick second on that?
Well, new coordinators on both sides of the ball. Green Bay first saw Jordan Love's contract extension, so they're excited. First off, a playoff win. It's this new vibes with y'all. So I don't think y'all gonna come in there with the break and win. So
you're only undefeated week one. Let you know that. Awesome. Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay, back-to-back primetime games. We see what's going on here. Monday night, y'all got the Falcons.
The Falcons.
They had to turn it up over there. They turned it up. I think they won that game.
Cookout's getting started. Captain Kirk. Come on, man.
Y'all know how
Captain Kirk in prime time, man. I like Atlanta, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad we got them early. Because they still trying to figure their stuff out, too, though. They got a lot of – it's only one football. They got just like us. But I think Hurts is more equipped to settle in. Because he might have new coordinators, but his same guys. John Dawson only new dude on offense for real. So I like us against Atlanta as well. And it's like a mini bye week for us, to be honest. We play on Friday. We play on Friday. Everybody else play on Sunday. We play on Monday. That's almost what? That's a mini bye.
Fresh out the gate.
Yeah, I got a W. Kirk Cousins versus the Eagles on Monday night. Come on now.
I think Dave.
I'm mad y'all keep saying that about Kirk. Like he not 3-1 on the last time he's played on Mondays. I get the last loss was against the Eagles, but he was with the Vikings. I think his primetime Kirk that needs to be done with. I said
Philly.
I think the Falcons win this game.
Come on, against Philly.
I think the Falcons win this game.
I don't know that he had 2 early losses the last 2 years against Philly primetime.
And he coming up.
I got you. He is coming off injury, but the Falcons are coming off getting 2 key guys on defense that's going to help them out. With Justin Simmons and Matthew Judon, I think that they win this game.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Philly wins, but I think the Falcons win.
I see this being a run heavy game for us. So yeah. But I take that.
All right, so what y'all gonna do in New Orleans?
New Orleans always play us tough. It's early. Who they got? Derek Carr. They got Chris Olave, but I like our corners up against their receivers. I like us to beat them too, to be honest.
You know,
Yeah, I got Doug.
I got us beating Atlanta.
I got y'all winning that one.
Same.
All right, next up the Bucks. Where's Trent?
Yeah, where's Trent? Cause we owe them. AJ Brown back. He got something to prove. Cause he's just like, I ain't play that game. Jalen Hurts, he ain't want to talk about his injuries and stuff like that. That's no excuse. He got something to prove. Plus, it's a personal vendetta against Hurts when it comes to Tampa Bay with them trying to put it out there that he can't read defenses, which is cap. Then you got Devin White returning as well. He got something to prove. And we got Saquon. I'm Vita Vea, man. That's my own. That's the kryptonite to us. And then Jurgens is like another version of Kelsey, a small center. It's gonna be a close one. We beat them in the regular season last year. I like us to beat them, but I'm gonna say Tampa Bay get us. But I think Jurgens gonna struggle.
Okay.
I think Jurgens gonna struggle.
Man, I got y'all winning that game though.
I mean, I'm not being guys we won. I'm just saying though, I just see Jurgens struggling against Vita Vea is a problem, bro. Especially against centers that cannot handle him. So
that's true.
Yeah. Try to be realistic as possible.
I got y'all winning that game.
Okay. I got an L.
Going to the bye week.
Okay. Then right after that, y'all back at home and y'all got
Cleveland
Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Cleveland coming to Philly. I ain't worried about Amari Cooper. I ain't worried about Amari. I like us to beat Cleveland.
Okay.
I think Nick Chubb come back around that time, right?
Yeah, he'll be back against us.
He can't get his knees together. Yeah, I like us against them anyway. I don't care.
I got y'all there.
I think we all got y'all beating the Browns. You don't gotta ask me. You don't gotta ask me who I got winning in the next game. So I'm gonna just let y'all talk. Y'all play the Giants.
Hey, nah,
easy.
I've been saying this on every joint though. I like the Giants. People keep talking about the Giants. Like I know Daniel Jones is their quarterback, but their defense is going to be a problem for a lot of things. I don't know what research people done or known what the Giants have done over there on the defensive side, and they're not going crazy with the zero blitzes like they was the wing. So they're going to be a lot more honest with these good players on defense. But I think it's going to be a hard for a game.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We don't care.
I agree. Man.
I agree that defense is going to be tough. I think that defense is top 10, maybe even top 5 this year.
Yeah,
I think that defense will be really, really good. But I don't think it matters against Philly. I think Philly's just going to
I think we're going to beat them.
game.
Exactly.
I don't think it matters against Philly.
Yeah, they're going to beat them.
I think the Giants are one of the teams that, like, if everything clicked in the right way, because I like the defense also. Let's say front seven. I think defense, but it's not the part of the Giants. That's an L. For the Giants.
I was about to say
W for the Eagles.
Now do y'all beat the team that a lot of people have been comparing y'all to, the Bengals?
I don't know how they compare to them. I feel like
young quarterback, made it with a wide receiver. You get to the
Mahomes,
Super Bowl, stuff like that.
What I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 2. Cincinnati. We play at Cincinnati too.
I
think Cincinnati might beat us. Cincinnati might get us. We got a matchup with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Chase Brown is an underrated running back. He's still young, but I think the Bengals might get us. That's gonna be a close game though. That game might even go to overtime. But
yeah, I got an L too.
Yeah, I got a Bengals Vikings.
I got a W.
I mean, I'm not saying we can't, but I'm trying to be realistic as possible here. We ain't gonna win every game.
So, Cal, real quick, you got W Green Bay, W Falcons, W Saints, L Tampa, W Cleveland, W Giants, L Bengals.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What about the Jaguars?
W.
I got us beat the Jaguars. Dougie P we owe Dougie P too. I think he beat us last time we played them.
No, y'all beat down.
Huh?
Y'all beat down. They had like 5 turnovers in y'all possession.
No, that was his first year. I think last year they beat us.
They played y'all last year?
Last year?
Y'all ain't play.
Y'all didn't play last year.
My bad, I'm chilling. I don't know. I could have sworn Dougie P beat us, but
I'm probably thinking about the Cowboys.
They had 5 turnovers against
I
us.
said the Jaguars last year.
yeah.
Y'all beat
I
them.
got us beating them, and it's a primetime game. It's gonna be a lot of hype behind that.
I mean,
Ricardo's got us going 0-8.
now you got y'all winning some games.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
y'all on the winning streak, quarter down.
Yeah.
There's a few L's in there. He been a little bit more realistic over here.
Y'all on the 4 game.
I got us beating the Jags.
Yeah, I got a W too.
I do too.
All right, prime time. You know, prime time versus prime time. This is gonna be on CBS. I don't know how much prime time that is, but it's Cowboys at Dallas.
Okay. No, I thought you was picking the Cowboys.
No. I'm saying who they play next.
All right.
I know it's a lot of us going back and forth about each team winning at home. I think we get y'all this year. We're gonna get y'all this year for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all have a run game. That can't rely on that. CD Lamb, we got something for him. Don't worry about that. I'm not worried about Cook.
I'm waiting to the NFC East panel. I'm
not worried about your tight end. Even your tight end is good.
I'll talk about you ain't skating away. You picking this game while you on the show today.
No. I'm talking about replying to what he's saying right now.
Look at Parsons, we already know what to do with him, so we only got to block him, you know. So we beat y'all.
That ain't no problem. I got y'all lose, so go ahead.
I do too.
I mean, most guys do. Come in.
I got L too.
I got this L.
I promise you that. So.
Lone Wolf.
That's look. So if y'all beat us, then that means y'all losing to the Commanders next week.
That don't mean that.
That's how the NFC East roll.
That's not how I got it going.
All right, I just want to hear what you got to say. Go ahead.
No, I got us being Commanders to this prime time. And we play in Washington. We own that stadium. We play at home. Either way.
Yeah, y'all at home. I got y'all winning.
But we still gonna beat them though.
I'll say it for the NFC.
And it's gonna be on prime. Prime on prime. Y'all taking the L. Prime Brandon is going to be out. But he might be back by then. But he's like a third string safety or something, bro. Be cool.
Y'all might put him on season IR. See, NFC East fan, I got control of myself. Joe, pick the game. Joe,
I got a W for the Eagles. They got this one.
Okay, I got no one in that one too. It's at home. Rams.
We got 2 prime time back to back. I think the Rams beat us. They almost got us last year. I feel like we're a better team this year for sure. But I think the Rams gonna beat us this year.
I'm shocked we agree.
Plus, after all those wins, we're gonna have to. It's an L coming eventually.
I'm shocked we agree. I picked the Rams too.
I did too.
I got the Rams to. No, I got y'all to win. Hey, real quick, I have to do this. So, Kev, you got them starting off 4-1 after the first 5 games, and after the first 10 games, 8-2.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I got us losing 3 games. 8.
No. 7-3 the first 10.
Yeah.
7-3. All right,
yeah.
go. Okay.
All right.
That sounds like a little,
You, my friend, stepped out on the ledge of all the Eagles fans and started this rivalry with Baltimore. You know, Philly and Baltimore, they kind of they like cousin cities, and now the rivalry is here at the Ravens. You in Baltimore? What do you say at the bank? What y'all gonna do?
This is a statement game. I'll tell you
For
that
the
right
chat.
now. Huh?
For the chats, it is.
Oh, for the chat for sure. Just for in general, the Ravens was number 1 team in the AFC last year. Lamar got this wild record against the NFC. Blase woo, waze woo. It's in Baltimore and Philly like this. We coming down to Baltimore. We're spanking them, get them up out of there.
Woo!
Wow.
I got to split them by at least 10 points. I ain't even.
About 10?
I'm not even being funny, bro. Like, dead serious. As good as Baltimore is, I got to at least 10 points.
Okay.
Wow.
I had y'all losing that game, but fellas.
I did too.
Yeah, me too. Me 3, I'm at.
You and Vaughn agree.
We know Vaughn agree.
Carl, I thought you went to go watch the game. Carl came back for that. Hold on, spanking us?
Yeah, real talk. It's not even that be that much better than y'all. I just think the timing of when we play y'all, I think it's perfect timing for us. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Taylor came here to say
That's crazy.
And we done passed that game, but I see what you're saying. Tay got the
Yeah,
Browns
Tay
on
late.
undefeated.
Taylor, I just came here to tell you L to the Browns.
Now,
Yeah, he started watching. They had to rewind. Oh, that we played the Browns. Let me go back to see what they.
we not talking about Madden. We not talking about Glitchgate no more. No more until we get our rematch. No more. All right.
Yeah, we do.
So right after y'all spank up on the Ravens, your words, not mine. Y'all play the Panthers.
Yeah, the 2-year-old stepson. We beating the Panthers.
Come
I'm
on,
sorry,
man.
Is Miles Sanders still there?
I think
Yeah,
so.
he's still there, man.
Dang, man, I'm sorry, bro. But it is what it is.
Now you and Vaughn agreed about 15 to 20 seconds ago.
The
The Battle of Pennsylvania. Who wins?
I got a W, by the way, for the Eagles.
I do too.
Now I got us being Pittsburgh.
Dave?
I do too. I got Philly winning.
Same.
That's gonna be close though. I ain't gonna lie, because they
so?
seen we did something last time. Yeah, I think TJ Watt he should be healthy, hopefully. But we got Justin Fields might be playing though. Dang.
Yeah.
I got Philly bringing in Kenny Pickett in the end of the fourth quarter.
Oh,
Dang, they beat the Steelers that bad?
that's crazy. I don't think it's gonna be like that.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout. I'm just saying it's gonna be like 3 minutes left and the game's gonna be over.
It's
gonna be no fun.
He got that as the only blowout. Washington.
I didn't say it was gonna be about 3 touchdowns. I just think when it's 3 minutes left in the game,
There you go.
The game is over.
No, I got you.
There you go. I knew Vaughn was gonna show up. What about the Commanders? You said you own the stadium.
Yeah, no. I got us being the Commander. It's gonna be close though. Jane Daniels gonna solidify like, all right, he's gonna be a problem with us on this game. The first game I'm not too sure, but this game he's gonna be like, all right, we gotta worry about this dude for a while.
I got this as an L. I think the Commanders win this game. Wow, I wasn't being disrespectful, bro. I wasn't.
Yeah, I got this as a W for the Eagles.
For real?
Yeah.
I got y'all winning this game. I think for some reason around close towards the end of the season, this is when y'all get y'all wins up.
Yeah.
Because after what Kev's saying, they might be resting starters.
Mm-hmm.
You got them winning, right, Kev?
I got beating Washington, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what y'all gonna do at home against the Cowboys?
I think Dallas beat us.
So we flipped this year. Y'all beat us in Dallas. We beat y'all.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a I don't want to say letdown game, but I think they're gonna try to coast. They're gonna start coasting a little bit.
Well, we gotta be cruise control.
I don't know, because that's what y'all let on the schedule.
I don't know about it. We'll talk. We'll be talking throughout the season. Make sure y'all join the Instagram chat. Yeah.
I only know why I record it right now. What I got is
1, 2, 3. You got like 4 losses, right?
Yeah,
you got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. So you got 13-4.
I got us about 12-5.
I think you got 13-4. I got 12-5.
Yeah. So you go 12-5, then I mean y'all about to lose to the Giants.
Probably, I think we should be resting our play, but then again, we might need that last win.
I mean, the Cowboys 12-5 every year.
You're gonna need this one.
I got the Cowboys winning 10-11 games.
I can see it.
I got us lose to the Giants. Because Sirianni, when it come to that playoff time, depending on where we at, he'd be like, "Nah, I don't care about that." The rest of the people, we ain't even playing the preseason.
Okay. 12-5. I got y'all going 13-4. Got y'all winning the division this year.
Yeah, I got to run 12-5, 4-2 in the division.
He said 8. I didn't go 8-8.
You just gonna forget a game, Carter?
Yes, man, he just
think about
man.
Man,
So far from me.
All right. So with that being said, we got the predictions out the way. Now, I mean, it's not too bad of a season right there. But as far as your bold predictions, what you got going on for this season?
Team wise or player wise or
It could be team or player, right?
Bold prediction. I think Hurts can get MVP this year. Like real spill. I think Hurts can get MVP. I think let's get MVP. Our defense be top 5. And
Hold up.
I knew he was gonna come out the tuck. Shout out to Ty with the 199 super chat. Eagles trash. 1 Super Bowl in 61 years is crazy.
I let him hop on the past, but I live in the future.
Dave Vaughn got you going 8-1. A tie with the Giants. That's hilarious. Oh my
Who's
god.
that, Vaughn?
The commander, wait, chill. Why you got this? Only got to put it up, bro.
But nah, yeah, I got Hurts winning MVP. I got our defense being top 5. And I think Smitty gonna be our lead receiver this year.
You said last year too, right?
Nah, I said that he can be. I ain't say he was going to be.
Okay. And receiving yards.
Yeah, because he normally be having about more. I think sometimes he be having more catches than AJ.
Well, NFC East fan.
Yeah.
Let them. Yeah, we'll handle that later on. But yeah, I got Smitty being our number 1 receiver, yardage wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there y'all have it. We got the Eagles out the way. Most people was wondering what was gonna happen. You seen the Commanders. We had a Giants fan show up. We had the Cowboys panel. Now the NFC East is complete.
Yeah, I can't let him unrepresented. That would have been crazy.
We heard AJ's take on Unfazed. If y'all don't know about Unfazed, make sure y'all go subscribe to that show as well. That's with my man JJ, Joe Jordan, and AJ. They do it every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Right? If I'm right on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 8 p.m. Central Time for the folks that's out west or a little bit Midwest of us. We heard what they had to say, so we got a few more teams. But Kev, we want to get your last words before we finish this. Everybody, don't leave. We're going to finish the rest of the panel today. And we got a lot of other teams coming up. So go ahead, Kev. Tell us your last words.
Yeah, shout out to the fellas, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Them Eagles, man. We keep talking about that dream team stuff, man. We ain't on that. Better believe it's Super Bowl or bust for us. So look out for them playoffs. Also, anybody in the DMV area, TK Sweets and Treats. You got custom-made cupcakes, cakes, any type of desserts, birthdays, weddings, any type of celebration. It's up at tksweetsandtreats.com on Instagram.
And speaking of weddings, congratulations.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Big step out and join the team, man.
Hey,
y'all a big influence.
Hey, shout out to your wife for the fantasy draft.
Facts.
Yeah. Facts. That was last minute too. So man, we gotta go run my game. We about to make them go run the hills.
Look. Hey, coach. I watched FFC. Everybody that was a part of that fantasy draft got some words for you, coach.
We definitely do.
We need to do a weekend episode because we all want to show up. You got some things we need to say.
Let me see you go live again. I'm gonna hop on that show just randomly. hey.
Show up like Stone Cold in the middle of a rant. Just show up.
I ain't getting past y'all. Should I get a pass y'all real quick or no?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can do it.
No. I think actually Hurts does finally eclipse 4,000 passing yards. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be high. I ain't gonna say like 4,500. I think like 42, 43, something like that. He said 30 touchdown. Nah, I think Saquon gonna actually finish the job. Swift had a lot of carries in the red zone that people don't talk about. That he used to fall at the 1 yard line all the time. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's by design to say, look, when you get there, fall or whatever. But it just was the case. I think Hurts get about 10 rushing touchdowns. I think he's actually gonna have. I think he does get 30 passing touchdowns though. So I got him 30 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 10 rushing touchdowns,
40 total touchdowns.
Yeah, facts.
You said he got to win an MVP.
Yeah,
I mean, he had 40 last year, right?
kind of close. Yeah, about 40.
He had 15 rushing touchdowns
Like
and
25 passing or something like
25, 24 passing. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Shout out
But
to
yeah.
the touchdown.
I don't think the test is gonna be like as big as it was in the past because Kelsey not there. But I think it's still.
But you got him getting 10 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, he don't gotta get it from the touchback like Hurst can't run.
Yeah, done,
come on,
son. My finger slipped. My bad. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
All right.
Hey,
All right,
Wednesday,
good.
man. Wednesday, NFC East panel.
All right. See
All
you.
right, bet.
It's gonna be like
Can't
9-10
wait.
people on.
All right.
Let's get it. Hey, I'm sorry. I gotta pull this comment right here.
The Eagles gone. I can go back.
Joe, I have to say what I was. I was
Shout out to Tyrone. It's on a super chat, but he's a member. You know, Jalen
Hey,
getting 15 rushing TDs with 1.5 rushing yards.
I do not play fair, man. You do not play fair.
Oh, that was funny. All right, let's get it, man.
All right, fellas.
Every time I come out of something, I gotta do it.
That's exactly what's about to happen. So everybody that's tuned in right now, we want to give y'all a quick update. So this is what we're about to do. If you've seen the banner, if you've seen the logo, we are finishing the rest of the NFL today with our off-season grades and expectations. So if you are watching, the team that we are talking about is going to be in the ticker below. So that way we let you know it's kind of going to be like the draft. We're going to let y'all know who's on the clock and who we talking about. So if you're not paying attention and you're like, who, what, when, read the ticker below. We're starting off right now with the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to bring it up right now. See, there's the preview right there. The Bengals are on the clock.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to start it off, fellas, with the all-season grades. Boom. All-season grades for the Bengals.
All right.
I gave them. Start with you, Joe.
All right. Okay. I gave him a C plus.
I gave him a C.
Yeah. What there you go?
I think he had to step for a second.
All
Dave
right.
probably gave him a B. No, I'm joking. But I give him a C. Yep. Now with this, oh, Dave's back. All right, so now we can get Dave's grade. We got you.
Joe, you said B.
Yeah.
I
No,
do too. B.
I said C minus.
Oh, I have a B.
Okay. Now, right after that, we can go into a little bit of details, but we're going to talk about Joe Burrow, the one guy that everybody's now, who has eclipsed Josh Allen at the number 2 spot in everybody's eyes of the best quarterback, because they're saying that Joe Burrow's been the best, but Ravens fans are like, he ain't the best when Lamar's healthy. Expectations from Joe this season.
You said from Joe to C. That's funny.
Oh yeah, my bad. Joe Burrow. Joe looked up like, what you want me to do?
All right. I do. I mean, so we giving our numbers, right? Or
Do you want to do it how we normally do it? Me giving out the predictions that I saw.
Yeah,
so predictions was 67% completion percentage, almost 4,600 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
I got him going 4,000 yards. If he stays healthy, he getting 4,000 to 4,500. I can see 30 to 35 touchdowns, maybe 10 to 12 interceptions. It depends on the T. Higgins, just how you feeling that day about his contract. And same thing with Chase. If Chase get the penny, then he could probably get about 35 touchdowns. So I'm going with that. And I think Joe Burrow bounces back, and the Bengals probably do something. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much.
Yeah, I got 4,800 yards, 38 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and completion percentage 67. And I got him being an MVP candidate up until like the last few weeks.
Yeah, I got him at 68 completion percentage, 4,700 yards, 36 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
Okay, now this is where the fun begins. We want to see how the AFC North really feels. We done heard from the Ravens. We done heard from the Steelers. Now, what are the Bengals going to do? First off, they start with the Patriots.
W.
I got them winning that game.
I got L.
Then they play the Chiefs.
L.
W.
Loss. Okay, we know how Joe say that. That's the biggest threat. Commanders.
W.
Win. Okay. Panthers.
W.
Ravens.
L.
W.
Ooh, okay. Giants win.
W.
Browns win.
L.
Ooh, okay, because he bad against them. He bad,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we just talked about the Eagles. I got them losing to the Eagles.
Yeah, L.
W.
Okay, Raiders win.
L.
W.
Ravens win.
L.
L.
He is bad in this division. At Chargers win.
W.
W.
Okay, bye week Steelers win.
W.
W.
Cowboys win.
W.
L.
My boy Dave. Outside of that, putting the at Titans
W.
W.
win. All right, Browns
W.
W.
win. Broncos win.
W.
Steelers they lose.
W.
L.
W.
Okay. I got them going 12.
Huh?
I got them going 13-4.
Dang. 12-5.
11-6.
Oh,
I mean, it's still decent.
one of those three. I can see one of them happening. Yeah.
All right, so
we all just one game apart from each other. I'm
Exactly.
a game from Joe. You a game from
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Because if I got the Browns. If you got the Browns sweeping them, then that would be the 12-5 for me. But I got them splitting. We doing bold predictions.
Yeah, my bold prediction is, despite this record, this is none. Forget what I put in the schedule. They missed the playoffs.
T. Higgins gets traded. Burrow doesn't finish the season, but Chase Brown. My bad. The running back becomes one of the top 10 running backs this season.
My bold prediction is he's never in the conversation for some reason, but Joe Burrow wins MVP this year.
Okay. Well, the next team we're gonna talk about, because that will complete the AFC North, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yep, because we had the Browns. Now we did the Bengals, Ravens, of course, Steelers. Yep. And now we're going back to the NFC. We gotta talk about one of the best quarterbacks. I'm joking. We gotta talk about the Vikings. The Vikings are now on the clock. Talk about one of the best wide receivers in the league. Off-season grades for the Vikings, fellas.
C-. That's what I got. C-.
I gave him a
honestly,
C.
C.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like what they kind of did, but I'm gonna give it a B-. It's unfortunate Ricky got hurt.
Well, I mean, we only did that because they traded up and got a quarterback. That's why I gave him a C. But let's talk about expectation. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, I gave him C. They didn't do a lot of stuff. Yeah, this offseason. They got Aaron Jones and Shaq Griffin, but that's just about it as far as free agency. And they only have 4 draft picks.
Andrew Van Ginkel, so go pick up some.
So expectation from y'all quarterback, or do we want to do this because it's Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I got the predictions. He's predicted to throw for 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 62% completion percentage.
I mean, I have him being the backup next year. I mean, like, I don't think he'll have a great year. I think Judge will still have a good year, but it's going to be like, man, if they had a quarterback, they would have been someone. It's going to be that conversation.
It's definitely going to be that. And I would do passing yards, but all of the yards that Jettas receive is going to be from Sam Darnold. So if Jettas get 1,200, that's Sam Darnold's 1,200 right there. I mean, I know they got Addison and stuff like that, but yeah, it's going to be a rough season for the Vikings. All right.
Yeah, I got a rough season for him too.
Now let's get to this. I had to read a message from our producers right quick. So season record predictions. They start off with the Giants.
L.
They lose. Then they got the 49ers.
L. Payback
Texans.
right there.
L.
L.
At Packers, I got them winning.
L.
I got them winning that game.
If JJ McCarthy was playing, I may have picked the Vikings, but Sam Darnold, L.
Yeah, you're right. They got the Jets.
L.
I got them winning that game. They're gonna steal that one.
What?
They're gonna steal that one. The Jets still trying to figure out if Aaron Rodgers gonna show up. They got a bye week, then they got the Lions.
L.
L.
Rams.
L.
I only got to say it because I agree with y'all. When I don't agree, that's when I'll say mine. All right, Colts.
W.
L. Jaguars.
W.
L. Titans.
L.
W.
I got them winning.
Got L.
All right, Bears.
W.
You can tell when we pick a team to win, we sound excited. When we pick them to lose, we sound excited. Cardinals.
L. Right.
See, look. L. Falcons.
L.
Bears.
Loss.
No, that's what. No, that's what. Seahawks.
L.
It's gonna be a long season. Packers.
L.
At the Lions.
L.
Lose again. Yeah, Vikings fans, y'all had a lot of hope, but that JJ going down.
2-15 is what I got.
He got 2 wins. I got 3. Ain't much, but 2 is like
you right there. You get a 1 with one beat those on the day. He got 2. You got 3.
I guess we the latter because I got them winning 4 games. But,
yo, if they be good, we're gonna be cooked up on this part.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Because you know what? Because you know what? My bold prediction is they win 8 games. My bold prediction.
Okay.
They win 8 games.
All right, so bold prediction is 8 games.
Yep.
My bold prediction is somehow, some way, Jetta still wins Offensive Player of the Year.
Mine is somewhat to that, Tomo. I don't know how bold this is, but come on now, like his quarterback, he still leads the league in receiving this year.
He do that. He flat out the best receiver in the league.
Yeah,
you can't even argue with him on that one. And then the next team up, the Bears are now on the clock.
I'm curious with this one.
All season grades.
I'm curious too.
A+.
We here.
Okay.
I'm going
We
A+.
all here. We all here.
Yeah, I
We
got
all
A+.
here. I definitely got A+, man. They got Rome Medusa. They went and got Keenan Allen. They had a
drafted
great
Caleb.
offseason. DeAndre Swift. They extended Jalen Johnson.
This is like a Madden season right here, the way they turned this team around. This is
man.
Yeah,
well,
they GM is like that.
Yeah, you know, he made some moves. You know, he
battled. He made some really good moves this offseason. So I definitely give him an A+.
You know, got Montez out of DC. You know, now we got to talk about expectations because this quarterback, a lot of people were saying he might end up in DC. Some people didn't believe in this quarterback. Expectations from Caleb this season.
So I got a specific Commanders fan that I'm going to talk to about this entire season when it comes to Caleb Williams. Nobody that's in the chat, but I got a specific Commanders fan that I'm going to talk to because he kept saying that Caleb Williams was going to be a bust.
Y'all know how I felt about Caleb.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just glad y'all didn't get him. Y'all got a good quarterback. Y'all got a good one, but
I get it.
Different.
Yeah, so he's predicted to complete 64% of his passes, 4,000 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 350 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Okay, I got 4K passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 66 completion, and I got him throwing a low interception rate of 8.
Yeah, so I got him at around 65 completion percentage. Also 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Rushing, I don't really care about his rushing yards. Honestly, I didn't even think about that.
All right, so I got 45 passing yards because he got some weapons out there. I got him going at least 25 to 30 touchdowns. I might have been watching Hard Knocks when I came up with my predictions, but I'm just saying that can sway you sometimes. I wish I could have drafted him. And rushing yards, I'm with y'all on the rushing yards. I'll skip over that one. I see 5 rushing touchdowns, 4 or 5.
Dang.
Make magic, man. Make magic. Comments is going up now.
Kid, you thinking what I'm thinking. I saw what he did the last 2 years in college. He seems to be a little bit pick heavy, so I'm thinking he throws at least double-digit interceptions.
I can see that. Him just trying things.
I can see that too, though.
He might actually try to behind the back pass, Joe.
He may only throw 10 interceptions, but I think it'll be double digits because
I think his interceptions are gonna come in groups.
it's gonna be like how Purdy had that 4 interception game against the Ravens. I think he's gonna have a game like that this year.
Whew. I forgot Purdy did that. 4 interceptions. Wow.
I can't.
20 Romo-esque.
Let's go to the season predictions. Why every time something negative happens in the NFL, a Cowboy is associated with it? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. When I hear interceptions, man, Tony Romo just popped my head.
Why not? You got so many other guys like Brett Favre, Eli Manning, Matt Stafford. Like, yes, I said Matt Stafford just because I know Carl listening somewhere.
But it's still facts either way.
Now, they start off with the Titans.
L.
W.
Loss. They got the Texans.
L.
I think they win that game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a shock game. They got
top too.
Yep, they got the Colts.
W.
Then the Rams.
W.
L. Panthers.
W.
Jaguars.
L.
Bye week. Can't lose there unless all the teams in your division win. Then they come out and play the Commanders.
W.
Loss.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I heard something about the Commanders panel when Joe was talking about the Bears. I said, this is the make or break game for Joe. 3 seasons straight. Will it be this?
No. It's going to be going a different direction this time.
You're going to see. It did it last year. So we're going to see. I'll say Commanders. Cardinals.
L.
Okay. Patriots. W.
W.
You got Packers.
L.
Vikings.
L.
They win. Lions.
W.
The L. 49ers.
L.
Vikings. At Vikings.
W.
I say they lose that one too.
W.
Lions.
L.
W.
They won. Seahawks.
L.
W.
Packers.
L.
L.
Man, I got them going 6-11.
I got them going 9-8.
7-10.
We all in unison. Like, what's going on? The chemistry, man. I'm matched.
I'm just 2 games up. That's all. Just 2 games above.
Shout out to you, Kev, for dropping all the wins and losses. Hey, Kev, when you dropping the wins and losses, put the team right there too, so we can go back and count it up.
I think he puts the record at the end.
Oh, he do.
See?
All right, cool.
Just like me.
My bold prediction is the Bears will have 3 1,000-yard receivers.
My bold prediction is Caleb Williams does not win Rookie of the Year.
That's bold. Boy, Jaden got that.
Joe,
you know that's bold. So don't try that. Don't try that.
Caleb's hype, I'm not gonna lie.
my bold prediction, and I know a lot of people gonna say, "Man, you a Cowboy fan? How could you say this?" I think Jalen Johnson wins Defensive Player of the Year, or he finishes second in voting,
especially after the top 100 game left off.
Yeah, I think he gonna have a. I think he gonna be locked in all year long.
That's good.
Man.
They may consider him as the top DB after this season just because of what he does.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. Now, this is Joe's favorite team. You know, last year we did stuff like we did a situation kind of similar to this. We talked about who was gonna win each division, and Joe was like, "Man, y'all sleeping on the Packers, man." And I took a nap. They woke me up at the end of the season, but I shouldn't have took a nap. You know, and Jerry Jones. So we gotta talk about the Packers. They are now on the clock. Off-season grades.
J Love.
Okay. my all season. Yeah, my all season grade is a. I was fighting between a C plus and I'm gonna do C plus.
Hold up.
Shout out to my boy Chris. $5 super chat. Best sports show on the net. Hashtag Big Flock. Hashtag Pittsburgh Salt. Hashtag Philly Salt.
Shout out.
Better go against the whole Pennsylvania.
Tomorrow, y'all, 7 p.m. Tomo will be hosting the AFC North panel.
Oh, that is Tuesday.
Yeah.
That is
so make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be interesting.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, look, fellas, when y'all get on there, I'm gonna ask one question, and I'm gonna just let y'all have the hour to yourself, man. It's all on y'all.
Give me your division lineup. That's all you need to say.
That's it. Who you got winning, and then I'm gonna just back up. All right, all season grades. What you got?
Yeah, I was going with C plus. I'm fighting with a C plus B minus. I'm gonna go to C plus.
Yeah, same. I gave him a B minus though. Getting Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney, I think was a key. And then getting Andre Dillard. So I think that was a pretty good offseason. And then their draft wasn't bad. They got some awesome linemen, some linebackers, and a running back. So not a bad draft.
Yeah, I gave him a B plus to re-sign your quarterback after one season of him balling out and one playoff game, and then him losing the playoff game. But that's just me throwing a dig. Also, them getting a running back, replacing Aaron Jones, bringing in a better safety, to upgrade that secondary. Now we'll see what happens with the cornerback, but I give them a B plus. They only did great moves to add on to what they already have, so I give them a B plus. You about to say something, Joe? Oh, wow. Now this is where it really gets fun. Expectations from Jordan Love.
He's expected to complete 65% of his passes, throw for 4,400 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 250 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Okay. I got Jordan Love throwing for 40, I'm going to say 4,900 yards, maybe 5,000. I got Jordan Love having 40 touchdowns this year.
Ooh.
And a 68% completion percentage and only 9 interceptions. He's going to have an MVP type year.
I was just about to say, you must got him winning MVP or something.
He's going to have an MVP type year,
I got
Aaron Rodgers-esque, I see.
Yeah. You really feeling like they just know how to find replacements. I'm going 4K to 4,500. I'm with the 30 to 35. 40. If he throwing 40 and Daniel Jones throwing 40, the NFL done flip.
Now we know daggone well Dave Jones not throwing 40 touchdowns. We know that's not happening.
It's just a callback. I think he throw like 10 interceptions. I even think he get probably like 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I can see that. I got him throwing for 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 66% completion percentage.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yes, he have an MVP type year.
Well, we're going to see how this record play out. You got him throwing for all these touchdowns, man. Let's see what happens here, man.
Let's get it.
In Brazil, Eagles.
L.
I got him losing.
Cavs switched his pick, by the way, to the Packers winner.
He did?
Yeah. I think he told me to elaborate on my pick.
We'll talk about that in the NFL chat.
Right there.
Okay. I want to see why. You just said, sir. Never mind. Colts.
I know, right? No, go ahead. I got W with the Eagles. Against the Eagles.
Okay. I got them losing. I still got them losing to the Eagles.
Yeah, I got an L too.
All right. The Colts. W. At Titans.
W.
Vikings.
W.
Loss. Rams.
L.
Loss.
Okay, Dave.
Cardinals.
W.
Win. Texans.
L.
They lose. All right. Jaguars.
L.
I got them winning that game. Lions.
W.
Okay, we all agree there. W. Then they on the bye week. Then they play Caleb.
W.
I got them winning. 49ers.
W.
I got them winning that game too.
Me too.
I didn't forget what I said in my segment. I said we moved to this stage, so I ain't changing it.
Dolphins.
L.
I got them winning that game. It's in Green Bay. It's gonna be a little cold around that time. We see how 2 of them show out.
NBC too.
At Lions.
L.
Seahawks.
W.
W. All right. Saints. Loss.
W.
At Vikings.
W.
And Bears.
W.
Win. 11-6 for me.
Me too.
Okay. It's gonna be a good season, man. You just got that money. Now let's talk about these bold predictions because Joe, you done already with these stats.
Yeah. So I got my bold predictions. I got 4 people winning MVP my bold. Mahomes was one, but he was like, I had him winning Super Bowl too, and like doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, my bold prediction is Jordan Love win MVP.
Mine is Rashawn Gary leads the NFL in sacks.
Oh, prediction is the Packers find a way to make it to the NFC Championship game and lose. I don't know who they playing though. I got like 4 teams.
I'm tripping too. Okay. My bold prediction also is the Packers get to the Super Bowl.
Okay, next team on the clock. Every time Joe says something like this about the Packers, they almost end up there. I don't know. All right, the next team that's on the clock, everyone, is the Lions. They won the division last year and was a ladybug away from making the Super Bowl. Shout out to BA. All season grades for the Detroit Lions. I gave them an A.
B plus.
I gave them a B minus.
Okay.
They didn't do that much this offseason for real.
And they got I thought getting DJ Reader was a good pickup.
I think so too. They got DJ Reader, they got an offensive lineman, Kevin Zettler.
Resigning
Donovan Peoples-Jones. Yeah, resigning him. Had a nice draft, but
yeah, I was about to go there too.
Their team was already good, so I just gave them a B minus.
Yeah, they got Kool-Aid from Alabama. They got 2 corners the first 2 rounds, So we'll see.
Yeah,
I got B.
All right, I want
Kool-Aid McKinstry. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh no, sorry, Terry Arnold.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they didn't.
Yeah, I'm bad. Yeah,
Kool-Aid went with the Ravens, right?
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid was he not with the Ravens either.
Nah, he would.
I'll find the answer, but
the Ravens got Wiggins.
Yeah, Ravens got Nate Wiggins.
Got Kool-Aid. All right, we'll wait for Dave. But while we doing that, Dave got the expectations too, though.
Saints. He got drafted to the Saints.
Okay, that's what it is. All right.
Okay.
Now let's talk about these expectations. Davey Schefter, Jared Goff, expectations. What they got?
67% completion percent. 67% completion percentage. 4,700 yards. 31 touchdowns. 10 interceptions.
Ooh, he had a good year last year too, Jared Goff, and he's gonna have more weapons this year. So
yeah, his weapons are back healthy, so I can see these numbers.
Yeah, I got Jared Goff. I feel like last year the QB market went down. It's gonna get back up this year. I got Jared Goff also throwing for like 4,800 yards, around like 35 TDs. But I think last year he had 12 interceptions. I'm gonna say 13 this year. And completion percentage, he was I'm gonna say he was more accurate than most. So I'm gonna say 67. I didn't write that down.
Yeah, I got 67, 48.
It's not. I said I got 4 people. Sorry, go ahead.
I got 67 completion percentage, 4,800 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
4K. I don't know, 38 to 4K with the passing yards. I think they're gonna run the ball a little bit more. They seen
38.
I seen Jahmyr Gibbs do his thing now. They might run the ball a little bit more. Still see 25 to 30 touchdowns, maybe. I'm with you on the interceptions though. They might go up because again, just trying things if the run game's not there. But again, I also agree it may come in groups. It may be like a 4, maybe 3 to 4 pick interception game, one of those. So I see Jared Goff doing that. And I said touchdowns, I said yards, I said interceptions. That's my expectation for him. Now let's roll right into the fun part where everyone's going to say who's going to win this division based upon how we predicted it.
This schedule.
Detroit starts with the rematch, the Rams.
L.
I got them winning that game.
I think Matt Stafford gets his get back.
LL.
Possibly.
It's at home too. Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. Bucks.
W.
W.
They got them winning that one too. At Cardinals.
L.
I got them winning. At Seahawks.
W.
Got them winning. I got them starting off 4-0. Gonna be a good run.
5-0. W.
Excuse me.
Sorry, go ahead.
He tried to jump. They win the bye week? Like, what's going on here? At Cowboys.
W.
They lose.
Yeah,
I said it on the Cowboys panel. Carl is here now. It's something about when they in Dallas. The rest be like, let me pick this flag up. That's all I'm saying. That's the only reason I got them losing. Other than that, I can see them winning the game. At Vikings.
W.
Okay, same. Titans.
W.
W. At Packers.
L.
Okay. At Texans.
L.
Jaguars.
W.
All right. At Colts.
L.
W.
I got them winning that game.
I got a surprise L right there.
Bears.
W.
They
L.
win. Packers again.
W.
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 The Bills.
W.
I got them winning.
W also.
All right. Bears.
L.
W.
At 49ers.
W.
I got them winning that game too.
W.
I'm not going up with my old predictions against my team just because it's my team.
Hey,
What I pick is what I pick. So
okay, versus the Vikings.
W.
Winning. 13-4.
11-6.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-5. Yeah, that's right. 12-5. Winning division.
Okay, I think I got them going off. Yeah, I got them winning the division too. Bold predictions.
My bold,
Go ahead.
My bold predictions is they play the Packers in the NFC Championship game and they win and go to the Super Bowl.
My bold prediction is Gibbs will have 2,000 all-purpose yards.
Sure. That was my other bold prediction.
Oh, well, I had Philly gonna say something else.
It says it right there. Right there.
All purpose.
Yeah. He had like 970 with only 15 games played rushing. That's 2 goal games. And he wasn't even the primary ball carrier in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it was David Montgomery.
So, yeah. I
like y'all bold prediction. I mean, my bold prediction is that they actually win the game in Dallas, but that's too easy. So Carl gonna kill me for that, but
look, Carl, there we go, Joe. There's only 4 people I had MVP. That's bold.
But also, I think Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right, St. Brown. I think he finally gets his just due, not him just being on receiver. I think he actually gets his light shined on him a little bit as him finishing as one of the, I can't say top 5 because Mike Evans still gets slept on. I think he is in most people's top 10, but he will be recognized at least being like top 7 after this season.
Okay.
I said, now that's a bold prediction.
Super bold prediction.
All right, we're going to keep it rolling. And the next team that's on the clock is the Indianapolis Colts. Now, we have a little backstory about this offseason here. We're going to go right into it. Let me bring up the offseason grade. We were having a fantasy draft, and our good friend right here did something that no GM has ever done in the NFL or maybe in any fantasy league ever. But he found a way to get this quarterback.
He policed his quarterback. Oh, my gosh.
So with that
was one of the most cheatest things I ever witnessed in my life.
He jumped. I said, no.
You saw me jump. You saw me jump.
No, you can't quarterback. You can't get back to my quarterback.
I know they saw me. I was like,
nah, I saw you.
I know they were like this.
I was like, I know why you did that.
So
but it also helped that Lamar too. Lamar,
Okay, yeah, sure it did. Sure it did.
So we are saving the expectations for you, Joe. You are starting the expectations of the quarterback.
Okay.
But Dave, what is your all-season grade for the Colts?
For the Colts, I gave them a B plus. They went and got a nice little backup with Joe Flacco, who will help out in case something happens to Anthony Richardson. We know he got injured last year.
Mm-hmm.
Zaire Franklin, Ronnie Harrison, extended Michael Pittman Jr., Kenny Moore, Julian Blackman. They made some nice moves. Went and got Greg Ward. Draft was actually pretty good. Went and got Donnie Mitchell. I think that's going to help out. So you got two weapons on the outside with Michael Pittman and Donnie Mitchell. So I gave him a B plus.
Okay, I gave him a B. Them having Jonathan Taylor. I know it's Monday morning. Jonathan Taylor coming back. Also with Michael Pittman re-signing him, and then their defense just reassuring things. And shout out to my boy Speed and them with the podcast. One of the most underrated NFL podcasts out there. And I like what they did in their draft. And Anthony Richardson coming back, and you got that plug and play. Now you got the dynamic duo between him and JT in the backfield. I give him a B.
I give him a C.
For Colts.
Yeah, C for Colts. There you go.
Colts for cold.
Now, we gave y'all the introduction. Joe, you gotta tell Dave, you're gonna give us the stats, but Joe, you gotta tell us the expectations from your fantasy quarterback, Anthony. I know you're not starting, but still. Anthony Richardson.
No, he's starting.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Anthony Richardson is predicted to complete 62% of his passes, throw for 3,000 yards, 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and run for over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns.
All right, it's on me, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You least to get him, so you go first.
Yeah, he said call him running back. It's funny. All right, so passing, I got him throwing the ball 3,000 passing yards. That's it. 3,000 passing yards. 18 passing touchdowns. 800 rushing yards. And it's a kicker right here. 16 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
16.
16?
See, I mean, Jalen had 15 last year.
16.
That was the pushers, though.
Hey.
They gonna do that?
Josh Allen had 15 last year, too.
They started doing the pushers, too.
Shoot, you don't think they're gonna do that with him on 4th and 1?
Trust me, they'll try.
That's Derrick Henry at quarterback.
They'll try it. They'll try it.
Yeah, 16 rushing touchdowns.
Dave?
I mean,
he had 59% last year.
he only played two or three games, so it wasn't a big sample size. I got him completing 65% of his passes. 3,000 passing yards.
Okay.
17 touchdowns. 12 interceptions. 900 rushing yards, like 950, and 9 touchdowns.
Yeah. Feel sorry. Charles Kevin. Feel sorry.
Man, yeah.
So do I.
I feel sorry for us. If Joe know he getting 16 rushing touchdowns in the league that we in, that's like 0.4 carry with a touchdown.
Look, he said 62% what he dinking and dunking. Man, I got the man throwing for 3,000 yards for the year. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, but
isn't a lot.
But he was talking about because you said 59%. I mean, he only played a couple of games.
No, because I know, but no, he said 62 is crazy. I'm like, yeah, 59 last year, 4 games.
4 games. It's not a big sample size.
Be higher. I mean, less games you got, the less opportunities you got.
Carl, you gotta forgive him, man. That's his fantasy quarterback, man. You got high hopes for his players. You know, he not like Jerry Jones. He's not gonna come on here and bash his players on air.
No, he's saying 62 is bad. He said I should up it. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Is that what he said? Or he said the other way around? No, you right, Tom.
The other way around.
I said 62%. He said what he thinking and dunking. That's wild, Tom. Carl. Carl, think he gonna be low than that? That's crazy.
I'm going with I got 35 to like 38 passing. I ain't 16. If he going
35 to 38
passing yards,
Yeah.
He's gonna
They're
win the
gonna be
ball a
throwing
lot.
it to Jonathan Taylor outside, dunking. Michael Pittman. They're gonna have some big plays. If they run the ball effectively the way they are, there's gonna be some big plays down the field. I can see
I don't
35.
think Jalen Hurts had 3,100 in his first year starting. I don't think he's gonna throw the ball better than Jalen Hurts.
He might throw the ball better.
More passing yards than Jalen Hurts. I think he's gonna have like around what Jalen Hurts had. Or like,
33?
I don't think he's gonna add on 35 though.
Kev, yes, it's a carry. That's how the rules go, right? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the fantasy league. A carry counts as a carry, right?
Like,
As far as
you're right, Tomo.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you're a running back or a quarterback.
Oh, you think everybody got running quarterbacks?
Coach, we're really beefing for that. We really beefing for that. I can't believe you gave carries a point. I'm
cool with it.
All right, so yeah, let me readjust then. So I'm gonna go. Thank you, fellas. I'll go 33 passing yards, 15
33 pass touchdowns.
Excuse me.
You said passing yards. 3,300.
Yeah, 3,300.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
my bad. Not 33 passing yards. Nah, that's just one game. That's crazy. He only got one pass out there. Aaron Rodgers didn't even get that in his 4 snaps. 15. I'm gonna say like 15 to 20 passing touchdowns. Joe said 16 rushing. I'm gonna give him 5 or 6. That's a lot, Joe. That's a lot. And I think he had about 10, 15 interceptions, but yeah, C62 is high. Let's get to the schedule.
Right.
Yeah, now we're gonna reconvene in the fantasy chat to talk about how this points thing going, man. I thought a carry was a carry no matter who got the ball.
Nothing wrong with the point.
Yeah, you're gonna give me a point. Give him a point for a carry. Man, got 15, got 20 carries, then he got 10
You know how
points.
much hard it takes to carry the ball in the NFL?
As a quarterback? As a quarterback?
As a quarterback.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't even do it like y'all. All right, let's get it.
They started off with the Houston Texans.
W.
L.
At Packers.
L.
W.
Bears.
W.
I think they won that one. Steelers.
L.
Loss. Jaguars.
W.
Loss.
L.
At Titans.
W.
Loss.
L.
Versus the Dolphins.
L.
They lose that one.
W.
At Texans.
L.
Loss.
L.
At Vikings.
W.
Win.
L.
Versus the Bills.
L.
L.
W.
Ooh. At Jets.
L.
Loss.
W.
Versus the Lions.
W.
Loss.
L.
At Patriots.
W.
Win.
L.
You got the
Joe,
bye
we
week.
haven't agreed on one yet. I just beat that.
Y'all gonna agree on this one though.
I know you might do. L.
L.
Okay, I got them winning that game. Titans versus the Titans.
L.
Win.
W.
Okay. We all agree. Now I'm joking. At Giants.
W.
I knew they had W. I knew it. L.
I got them losing. Giants got to win some games.
That's true.
Just versus Jaguars. Versus the Jaguars. L.
W.
6-11.
I got 7 and 10.
I got 7 and 10 too.
See,
That's crazy. We got the same. All different games.
Different routes, but found a way to get there.
I know. Right. Like 3 games we agree with.
Right.
All right, bold predictions.
All right. My bold prediction is Anthony Richardson will break the Russian TD record for QBs.
He better.
That's why I said 16. That's like my bold prediction. I think he's going to do that. That's my I actually think it's going to happen.
So I think Kwity Paye and Leatu combined for 20 sacks this year. That's my bold prediction.
20 sacks. So defensive rookie of the year?
Those are 2 people. I'm
No,
saying
no, if he had 20, they had 20. So I'm assuming Latu have probably like what 13. He probably get the most attention on that D line.
Possibly. Don't forget DeForest Buckner is on that D line. So
Okay, I got my boy Zaire Franklin. He gets 150, maybe to 200 solo tackles this year. He had 107 last year. He had 102 the year before that, but I think he jumps it.
150. That's Bobby Wagner-ish.
I think we're gonna have to give him. We're gonna have to pay him some respects.
And before we go forward, I want to address Carl said I made the right decision for not being in the fantasy league. Although some people don't agree with the point system, this has been the most competitive preseason fantasy we had so far. I will say that.
I don't disagree with that.
I will say that. So I think that this year is going to be a great
we still disagree that some of the way the system is might be a little messed up, but it was definitely competitive.
Yeah, it's going to be a competitive league. Winner's going to win regardless. That's how I look at it.
Like,
even though I haven't been first and second yet. So,
hey, all I know is I didn't even know I finished third till we started talking about draft orders. I was like, I finished third.
I'm like all these dudes. I think because of the losing bracket, I think you don't make the playoffs. It's like, all right, I don't care. And I
still care. I still adjust my lineup.
I don't care. That's where I messed up at. I'm like, how the heck Kev get ahead of me? I know my record was better than him last year.
Hey, you never know with these fantasy leagues, man. You never know. Now, you could have drafted Dalvin Cook, but this team here, instead of drafting Dalvin Cook, they decided to pay their quarterback $55 million a year. The Jaguars are on the clock. All season grades.
C+.
Yeah, I agree with Dave. I got a C+ too.
C+ is across the board, fellas.
Their biggest deal was getting Eric Armstead, and he got injured right after he went over there.
I would say it was expected, but he has injury issues in the past.
He has a huge injury history, which is why we weren't really tripping about letting him go.
I like the Gabe Davis move.
I was just about to say that. I like the fact that they got Gabe Davis, Darnell Savage, Ronald Darby, and Devin Duvernay. At least they got someone that's going to return punch for them now. So,
and they got a vet over there. They got big Calais Campbell. He on his way. He kind of like Brandon Grant for some folks, but he's still a service.
And they replaced Calvin Ridley with Brian Thomas at LSU. So
Brian Thomas. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. My bad.
They got that.
Don't say my bad, man. That's your quarterback.
The future.
Now, since we all got C pluses across the board, how you feel about this C+? I'm joking.
Shout out to Shady McCoy.
Expectations from Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, my expectations for him pretty simple: 4,200 passing yards, 26 touchdowns. All right,
they about to read the stats.
Sorry.
You went right to work.
No, you go ahead, finish, and I'm a.
No, let's go ahead. Come on, redo it. I'm gonna redo it.
66% completion percentage, 4,300 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 4 rushing touchdowns.
I keep forgetting about the rushing. I ain't do nothing rushing.
That's cool. I really didn't either. I'm just when I see it, I'm just like, okay, I'll write it down, but I don't really care too much for it.
All right, so 4,200 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 66% completion percentage.
Yeah, just about the same for me. Mine really ain't that much different. I got 27 touchdowns though, as far as passing, but everything else is the same.
Oh, you must be talking about Zaire. Man, he always got all right, man. Look, 42. I'm with y'all. I think he has more interceptions. How many interceptions you say, Joe?
12.
I give him about. I was only gonna say 13, so it's just one more. 13 or 14.
Always
he gonna have to prove himself this year. He got that 55. With only one playoff win, but we're not gonna say too much about that. But yeah, I agree with y'all as far as the yards and the touchdowns. I don't know why they put rushing yards for a lot of these quarterbacks. Some of these quarterbacks, they just don't run. I know the league has changed, but some of them just don't run. Now, we're going to run right through the schedule because it'll be a rough one for them. Season predictions. Let's go. Jaguars, first game of the season. They started in Miami.
L.
Loss. Then they play the Browns at home.
W.
They won.
L.
Okay. At Bills, loss.
W.
W.
At Texans, loss.
L.
L.
They play the Colts. I got them winning that game.
L.
W.
Bears, got them winning that game.
W.
W.
Said with conviction. Patriots,
W.
got them winning.
W.
Versus the Packers, they got a lot of home games.
L.
It's a lot of home games back
And
to back.
the Bears and Patriots for everybody's in London. They always win in London. Green Bay, W.
So they stay in there for the month of
They
October.
always do that, bro. They do that every year.
They got 2 games over there then.
Back to back. Yeah.
And Jaguars are the London team. That's crazy.
They for real. Remember they only won 1 game. It was in London. Oh, 2, my bad. They beat the Ravens. Go ahead though. Sorry, no, that wasn't the Ravens. That was the Jaguars. That was the Colts. Carson Wentz.
Hold on, did I get this mixed up? I said New England. Okay, that's the 2 London games. All right, so we on Green Bay.
W.
I got them winning that game. No, I got them losing that game.
L.
And then they got Dougie P and the Eagles. I got them losing that game.
L.
WP Eagles. Yep. L.
Sunday night.
Yep. Versus the Vikings, they won.
L.
The Vikings got to steal 1, right? At Detroit,
L.
loss.
L.
Versus Texans,
W.
loss.
W.
At Titans,
L.
loss.
L.
Versus the Jets,
L.
loss.
W.
At Raiders,
L.
loss.
L. Okay, Dave.
Versus Titans,
W.
they win.
W.
At the Colts, they
W.
win.
L.
Yes.
So what's your final record, Joe?
9-8.
7-10 for me.
Dang.
7-10.
Whoa, you too?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to start the segment. Should they get their money back?
Okay.
Bold predictions.
Woo. Nice.
Mine is simple. Trevon Walker and Josh Hines Allen combined for 30 sacks.
Joe?
My bold prediction would be Josh Allen forces 7 turnovers.
Josh Hines Allen.
My bad, Hines.
You wanted to be separated from that interception throwing guy.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna re-say it again. My bad.
I thought so.
Josh Hines Allen will force 7 turnovers this year.
All right. I don't know too much about this guy, so this is why it's a bold prediction. But I think Brian Thomas finishes 3rd in Rookie of the Year votes.
Okay, I can see that.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Tomo.
They don't have a true number 1 like Christian. I like Christian Kirk. Him and Trevor got that rapport, but that's I
think he's a great replacement for Calvin Ridley. You know.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, we down to the
we
last one.
We did it, fellas. We did it, Joe. The Jaguars tanked this season. They could have won a division and they tanked it. But this team here says if you want to drop the ball, we're going to pick it up and we're going to score the touchdown. The Texans are now on the clock. You've been giving out a lot of A's. I've seen a lot of C's. I've seen a lot of B's. What is your off-season grade for this Houston Texans team? Dave.
Hey. Went and got the sack leader last year, Daniil Hunter. Went and got Jeff Okuda, who's going to help out in that DB background. The defense is already good. D'Amico Avitri, I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong. Went and got Azeez Al-Shaair, who's familiar with D'Amico Ryans. And of course, you went and traded for Stephon Diggs. You already had 2 good wide receivers last year with Tank Dell, and Nico Collins, and you add Stephon Diggs, you re-sign Dalton Schultz, then you have a really good draft. You draft Kamari Lassiter, Blake Fisher. You help your team out as much as you need to. I don't see him. They didn't get worse anywhere. I give them an A.
How
Me
could you
too.
not? I was gonna say, how could you not? They went and got Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Stroud went on a tour with Michael Parsons, Stephon Diggs. They saved him from Buffalo. You know, I'm just saying, there's so many things they did. And they, like you said, on the defensive end, D'Amico gonna find his way to get some playmakers. So yeah, how could you not give him an A?
D'Amico Autry. Okay. Thank you, Carl.
Shout out to Carl for being the dictionary.
You see, I botched the heck out of that last name, so I appreciate you.
Oh, a treat. Oh, a tree, y'all got. Look, now we gonna talk about expectations from this quarterback here. Will he get 16 rushing touchdowns? We don't know. CJ Stroud. No. Go ahead, Dave. Take it away.
So CJ Stroud is predicted to complete 66% of his passes, throw for 4,700 yards, 36 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 3 rushing touchdowns.
8 rushing touchdowns?
No, 3 rushing touchdowns.
Okay, 3. Okay, I agree with the 3 rushing touchdowns. They said 8 interceptions. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I see him throwing double-digit interceptions. You know, Trayvon Diggs is gonna get cold somewhere. You know, it's gonna be cold in one of these games. You know, we're gonna look at the schedule again. I might be wrong, but I see double-digit meaning like 10. 8, 9, that's not bad for him. I see more touchdowns. I'm giving him 30 to. I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna just stick at 30, and I like the passing yards, 45 to like 48, because they about to throw the ball a lot. Joe Mixon is a good running back, serviceable, but I can see them throwing the ball a little bit more with all those weapons they got. And don't forget about Dalton Schultz. You know, it's a zoo down there.
I got 4,600 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, even though he only had 4 last year. 65% completion percentage.
I got 4,800 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 67% completion percentage.
That's what it sounds like. Man, second year, and he could probably, you know, dethrone the Chiefs. You know, that's a threat, Joe. That's a threat. I'm just saying, let's shout out to the Colts because they start off at the Colts.
I got that as the L.
Still, even when you said it last segment, it was still like, I don't know. All right, Bears versus
W.
Win at Minnesota.
Vikings. I mean, W.
As you all know, this is the first hour and a half show that we've done. It's been a while. I got the Vikings losing that game though. What is it? Versus Jaguars? They win.
W.
W.
Okay. Felt like he was writing it down.
Nah.
Versus Bills.
L.
Ooh, we all agree. Okay, I think they lose that game. I hope I'm wrong, but they. Okay.
I hope I'm wrong too.
Yeah.
D'Amico, that's right.
Yeah.
D'Amico Ryan's your guy.
At Patriots.
W.
Okay, agree there. At Packers.
W.
Okay. Versus the Colts.
W.
Okay. Now this is the game. This was the one that started it all. At the Jets.
L.
Oh yeah, okay. I see you saying.
Yeah, I'm losing.
We're gonna keep this on that all year.
Look.
Because of the coaches. Yep.
Versus the Lions.
W.
Okay, we agree. At Cowboys.
Y'all got 2 primetime home against good opponents at home. But I got an L for y'all.
I do too.
No, I don't. I got an L for the Texans. I got y'all winning that game.
I got the L for y'all.
Yeah, I think the Texans won that one. It was a tough one. I was going back and forth, but I had to be real with myself.
Time Monday night in Dallas. That don't mean nothing, right?
Nah, stuff like that don't mean it's about the good teams. I gotta see how this Cowboys team is this year. Last year we was beating up on bad teams and losing to the good ones, but we gonna see. Versus Titans.
I have y'all. I mean, sorry, I have them winning that game.
W.
I got them losing that one. Coming down from the high, Diggs versus Diggs. At Jaguars.
L.
Win.
It gets tough.
Bye week, then they play versus the Dolphins.
W.
Okay, I got them winning that one too. Are they a threat on that? At the Chiefs.
L.
I got them losing. I did all that. Now this game here is gonna be on Netflix. Versus the Ravens.
L.
She went to go grab the L?
Oh.
I got them losing too. If it's on, they still got a schedule. I'm trying to see how that's gonna play out. And then they finish the season off at Tennessee.
W.
I got a L.
I got them winning that one. 11-6.
9-8.
12-5.
Okay. Well, D'Amico, we're gonna have to see some things, but bold predictions.
Texas missed the playoffs.
My bold prediction. Stephon Diggs leads the league in receiving.
Like targets?
Period.
Because it's gonna be tough. CD, he the only thing over there, so all they're gonna do is throw the ball to him. So if Stephon can get more than 180 last year.
They thought they're gonna give him the ball 15 times a game, CD?
They're gonna make him earn that new contract. They like, look, you thought last year was something? Watch this.
And CJ Stroud wins MVP.
Yeah. Oh, I said Texas missed the playoffs.
That's it. All right.
That's my prediction. Yeah. Everybody so high on them.
Help me, correct me if I'm wrong here. D'Amico didn't win Coach of the Year yet, has he?
Nope.
No.
I think this is the year he get it.
Yeah, they didn't give it to Kevin Stefanski last year.
Yes,
yeah, because he had the quarterback carousel.
PTL, Deshaun, Joe Flacco.
He earned that one
in the toughest division of football.
Yeah. Hey, you don't hear me complaining about it. He definitely deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
He deserved that.
Is it the toughest division if he can find ways to win with multiple quarterbacks? I'll ask them tomorrow.
I can't wait to see you ask that question and see their reactions to that.
I know Tay gonna have something to say about that, but I'm just saying if he can just pull quarterbacks from off the couch and still be in the thick of it, is that the toughest division? We'll see. But yeah, I got D'Amico winning Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Now, for everyone that's still here, thank you. For everyone that participated in the comments, thank you. For my brothers up here on the panel, thank you. Let's get our last words because I'm going to go take a nap. Look at it. I knew somebody from the north was gonna say something.
Yeah. Great show. Glad we finally got all the teams done. So shout out to us, shout out to all the fans, all the NFL fans that got teams. For those who missed out on their teams this year, you got an opportunity next year. And we're gonna do a lot earlier than we did this year. So
well planned out.
It's gonna be planned out a lot better. But appreciate all of y'all. Enjoy your Labor Day. Have fun. Catch me later on today on CTC talking some college football. 3 p.m.
Oh, I'm gonna go first. All right, I know we go first. I'm tripping. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to y'all too. Shout out to everybody who's joined the panels. If you haven't became a member yet, click the link in the description and become a member of the R2L family so we can add you to the Instagram chats that we have sport conversations 24/7. And this season is about to be crazy. And the Kings started training camp. NBA season is approaching. The training camp gets overshadowed by the beginning of the NFL, so I understand. Shout out to my boy Quentin Ewers, 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards first game. You know, set out. Archie Manning came in, got 2 touchdowns. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, Heisman Trophy winner this year. I'm calling it right now. And, yeah, man. And lastly, I listened to a bunch of Deion Sanders interviews. And what I want to say about Deion Sanders is this, real quick. Sorry, y'all. Is that he's doing what coaches, especially in college, are supposed to do. You don't have to be honest. You don't have to give your actual analysis on a certain situation. Be happy like they said, you threw the ball means but you ain't run the ball. He was like, listen, man, did we win? Did this game we require? I want us to be more balanced. Don't get me wrong, but this game the passing was going. So I'm glad we won. From the O line. Yeah, he's getting pressure a lot. How many sacks he had? He only got sacked once. All right, we're doing a good job. Get him some credit. I'm like, bro, that's how you're supposed to address the press conference. Anything about the team, you talk to the team about it. You talk to me about that crap. Just praise the team. So I just want to give Deion's props and flowers for that.
And you know, I want to give since we on college football, and I know you're still here, Carl. I want to give a shout out to CTC. Yeah. You know, my man, you definitely do this on the regular. There's way more teams, and after doing this, bro, give you a real high five, bro.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They didn't know you are the hardest working person in the R2L network. You do an amazing job.
Yes.
Say that right now, bro.
Yes. And just like any real show, I'm going to give you your flowers before I have to bury you. Because we play MSU Saturday at 3:30. You told me that I need to be on I guess it's the post-game show. Like, I will be there. But I want to go pick up my Chipotle before we do the episode. So just let me know the time so I can go get my bowl with the double steak. Because after they put that hurting on UConn, and I heard what FAM did to you all, we might not be FAM no more after that weekend. That's all I'm saying.
No more.
No. Last thing I want to say is drain the swamp. Let's get it.
Shout out to Ward.
FAU. You right. FAU. But I don't want to say FAU because we still cool. But you might say FAU to me after what Maryland do to y'all on Saturday. Let's get out of here, fella. Right. Look, I told you I corrected myself before you did.
All right. That's all we have for y'all today, man. Great. Thank you for staying to the end. Like you're gonna hear it again in the outro. But that's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all at the next episode. AFC North panel.
Peace.
Jerry Jones.
Go to the V. Jones.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.